Everybody, Earl at thelogbook.com, back for another round of the grab bag, the grab box, grab cube, whatever you want to call it, on Voyages of Shelf Discovery. Of course, this is kind of. I was trying to plan shows for the summer and realized that it was going to be down to, oh, let's open Marvel things, oh, let's open Star Wars things. And it's like, why not just mix it up? Just get crazy with it. Throw everything in a box, pull out a couple of things at random and open them, and we'll see what happens. So, hop. Let's see what we wind up with for today's show. Oh, this isn't a figure. This is it's a spaceship. Okay, this is it's the shuttlecraft from Star Trek: The Next Generation. Would you look at that? This is actually part of a box set that I opened the outer box and put the individual ships in here to be opened, so it wouldn't just all be action figures. We have the stand, we have the base for the stand. It's a pretty good sized little model of the shuttle itself, which you can't see well until I get it on the stand. Real quick before I put the other things back in the box, I always like that these come with the technical diagram. It's kind of a translight. You could put a light behind it, and basically that's how they did control panels on Star Trek: The Next Generation. It was all translights. So let me put the packaging back together and get it out of the way, and we will open the base on this, or at least attempt to, and get it set up where you can see it. Alright, so it's Shuttlecraft Goddard. This was the shuttle that they started using on Star Trek: The Next Generation in the 5th season, if I'm not mistaken. The first appearance of it was in Darmok. And, if it looks vaguely familiar to you, that is because this was originally constructed for Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, and then they kind of cut out the middle section, glued it back together, made it look more like a Next Generation shuttle, so it has the the blue nacelles on the side, and they started using that. They had a hell of a time trying to come up with a usable full-size practical shuttle on the show. I can't tell if I'm hearing children outside or a cat that does not belong to me. And if it's a child, it also does not belong to me, but that's a whole different story. Interesting. But anyway, so this is part of Shuttlecraft set number 1 from Eagle Moss. Very much like that one. I still prefer the Andy Probert. I think it's called a Type 7 shuttle. I think this is a Type 6. But they had to have something that had a filming interior that actually looked like it was inside the model. And so they just redressed the shuttle from Star Trek V. And that's how we wound up with the Shuttlecraft Goddard. Let's see who's in here. Oh, I may have... There we go. Yeah, just one. Just one. Oh. The the Green Goblin from the Marvel Legends Retro series. I know I keep raving about this line of figures, and normally I'm a space guy, but the thing about the Marvel Retro Legends is this is how I met these characters. I didn't meet them in a movie or a TV show. I was introduced to them via the comics first. And Spider-Man, maybe I met first by the Electric Company, but, for the most part, the Marvel characters, I got acquainted with them in their native medium. So, and as always, try not to completely destroy the cards on these. The artwork is gorgeous. Plus, you kind of have the fact card on the back, which is neat to have. And, this is a rarity for the Marvel Retro Legends line because he has an accessory. He's got his little flying gadget with the foot straps on it. I wonder how well that balances with him on it, or if it does at all. And of course, the figures, the great thing about these are based on that, the comic artwork that's on the package. They are not based on a specific actor, so, we're not looking at a movie or TV Green Goblin. We are looking at comics Green Goblin. Okay, his little shoulder pouch is a separate thing. Could actually be taken off, but why would you? And he fell off. I even had his feet in the straps and everything, but he tried to do this a little bit better, so he doesn't automatically fall off. So there's our Green Goblin there. That is a great figure. I mean, that is the comic artwork brought to life right there. Plain and simple. We're about to find out if this thing stands up on that or not. I'm gonna say no. But the good thing is, you can have him carry it, and he will stand. I know, why carry it when you could just fly around all over the city? But there you have it, the Green Goblin, the Shuttlecraft Goddard. Now that is a truly interesting pair of things that fly. So there's your theme for today's Grab Bag show on Voyages of Shelf Discovery. I can't say enough good things about the Marvel Retro Legends. I can't believe we actually get these now. When I was younger, I was a big fan of the Mego Pocket Heroes, which I think they were also marketed under a couple of other names. But I was a big fan of those, even though they looked kind of goofy. These, they really are trying to stick to the comic artwork, and it's not just, paint different superhero details over the same basic, be-muscled body. They are really bringing the characters to life, and if you're like me and you grew up with the comics, you've got to love that.